The great Winston Churchill once said, "This is no time for ease or comfort. It is time to dare and endure." Right now is the time to dare and endure. How dare you believe in you? How dare you want more out of life? How dare you step out of your comfort zone and just do the doggone thing? How dare you break that generational curse that's had your family bound for centuries? Ah, how dare you? How dare you be passionate about something that really and truly matters? How dare you be unstoppable? How dare you? You got some nerve. How dare you? How dare you? You see, all it takes is just one person. That's all. Just one person. How dare you? All it takes is just one person to change the financial status of a family forever. All it takes is one individual to change the legacy of a family. Is that you? All it takes is one. Is that you? Is that you? Henry Ford, the great automotive tycoon. This past weekend, I had an opportunity to watch the movie Ford versus Ferrari. And it was obviously about Henry Ford and his family. It was about Carroll Shelby, the drivers, the competition between them and Ferrari. And, it was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. It had a lot of life lessons. It was action packed. But there were two scenes in the movie that I like to share with you, which really spoke to me. And the first was when Henry Ford Jr. he came and he wanted to see what all this money was going towards. Where these millions of dollars are, how's this money being spent? And so Carroll Shelby took him for a ride in the car. Henry Ford Jr. put on his seatbelt, and Carroll Shelby takes off. That's the gear shifting. And they are getting it fast as all get out. 175, 200 miles an hour. And then I know the one where Carroll Shelby just and comes to a complete stop. And he looks over at Mr. Ford and he was like, "Mr. Ford, are you okay?" And by this time, Henry Ford Jr.'s face is just beet red. And he begins to cry. "I just wish that my father was here to see this. I wish my father was here to see this and be a part of this." And Henry Ford Sr. wasn't there with him physically, but he was there with him spiritually. And because Henry Ford Sr. was that one person, Henry Ford Jr. was able to live the lifestyle that he did, and the Ford family is set forever. All it takes is just one person. Movie, another scene, Henry Ford Jr. looks out into the distance at the factories and he's pointing something out to Carroll Shelby. He says, "You see those factories out there where we build all these fine automobiles?" He said, "Well, during the war, we stopped making cars and we started making bomber planes and jet airplanes for the war. And 3 out of 5 bomber planes that served in the war were manufactured in that factory." So the Ford family played an integral role in the United States winning that World War. Isn't that something? All it takes is just one person. Is that you? Are you that one? All it takes is one. How dare you, Muhammad Ali, boxer, activist, philanthropist, born as Cassius Clay from Louisville, Kentucky, a country boy, bluegrass country, later became known as the greatest. All it takes is one. Is that you? How dare you? Dwayne The Rock Johnson, football player, wrestler, actor, producer, businessman, media mogul. All it takes is one person. Is that you? How dare you? You might be watching me and you're saying to yourself, well, Anthony, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think that I have the goods. I don't think I really and truly have what it takes. It's just not enough of me. I'm not you. I'm not articulate. I get very nervous around people. I'm not able to pontificate, such as yourself. I'm really not educated. I just don't think I have enough. I just don't have what it takes. Well, let me explain something to you. All you got, if all you got is all you got, then that's all we need. Why? Because all it takes, you got. That's it. All it takes is all you got. But we need all of you, baby. We can't take a little fraction. We take a small percentage. We can't take 25%, 50%, 75, not even 99%. We need 100%. We need 110, baby. Ha ha. We need all of you. You can't just stick your little pinky toe in the pool. We need you to dive in there. How dare you? How dare you? Earlier I spoke about passion and what passion is. Passion is that fire, that desire, that unmitigated will to keep going no matter what. And I want to let you know that the passion that you have, that it can be an irritant to some. It can be an irritant to them. It can cause them great angst because what it does is it reminds them of what they could have been had they just stayed the course. It reminds them of the lifestyle they could have had they not quit. So I need you to continue to be you and keep doing what you're doing. Continue to be allergic to mediocrity. Yeah, I can't even say the word me because I'm allergic to mediocrity. Don't ever change. Continue to be, continue to do you. Don't minimize yourself or shrink who you are because of someone else's inadequacies. How dare you? Continue to shine like the star that you are. When I think about passion, I'm reminded of something that Gary Vanderchuck once said. He said, skills are cheap. Passion is priceless. Passion is priceless. Passion is priceless. Now, life in and of itself is not easy. It's not always butterflies and unicorns and rainbows. Not at all. Life isn't easy. Life just is. So how dare you understand that life isn't easy? How dare you? How dare you not make excuses for where you are right now in life when the reality is that there are valid reasons, that there are justifications. But how dare you not make excuses? How dare you aspire to go off to college and make some of yourself? How dare you when no one else in your family's ever done it? You got some nerve. How dare you? How dare you discipline your children when so many people aren't doing it? And see, one of the issues in this world right now is that many of especially the rich people, the well-to-do individuals, they're denying their children the ability or the experience of going through the things that they went through. Things such as a rough time, things such as being told no or can't. Discipline your child. Because see, if you don't, the system will. How dare you? How dare you? When I think about being unstoppable, because that's who you are. That's who you need to be. But it's all about the power of determination. You see, the power of determination is what makes you unstoppable. It's not because you don't have doubts, fears, or failures. No, it's because you continued on despite all of that. You kept it moving, even though you had doubts, fears, failures, because you're going to have them. And sometimes you're going to have them all at the same time, but you're unstoppable. How dare you be unstoppable? You could be driving along in the car and fear's in the back seat, breathing on your neck. You can feel the heat of fear just breathing on your neck. But you can't give fear the wheel. You drive that car. You be unstoppable. How dare you? And when you feel the urge or the unction to throw in the towel, when you feel that you have no more in the tank and you just want to quit, I want you to remember the words of that prophet of old, Mr. Luther Campbell, affectionately known as Uncle Luke, when he said, "Don't stop. Get it, get it." Be unstoppable. How dare you? Now I'm going to end with believing in yourself. Because really and truly, that's what this broadcast is about, believing in yourself. How dare you believe in yourself? Believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. If you look at that image there, it says, believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. Not maybe, not might, but you will be unstoppable. Now that's a picture of a chess piece. It's a pawn. Now I've never played chess a day in my life, but I'm familiar with the game to a degree and the pieces and what they're named and the strategies thereof. And see, this pawn, he or she obviously believe in themselves. Why? Because the reflection is that of a king. The shadow is that of a queen. You see the crown on its head. And so it is with you. When you believe in yourself, the reflection that the outward world is going to see is simply amazing. And as I close this video out today, I want to remind you that you're royalty. You come from a royal lineage. I want to remind you that you are the head. You're not the tail. You're a royal priesthood. You're a chosen generation. You're a peculiar person. You're the head. You're not the tail. You're going over. You're never going under. You are above. You're not beneath. You're a champion. You win. How dare you believe in you? How dare you? My name is Anthony Henderson, speaker extraordinaire, reminding you that life is God's gift to you. And what you do with that life is your gift to God. How dare you? Have a blessed day, and thank you so much for watching. Peace.